Living daily as a follower of Jesus Christ poses a significant challenge in this world. At times, we find ourselves in need of divine assistance just to take one step at a time. There are days when we require God's guidance to maintain perseverance in prayer and the strength to keep working. Success, on certain days, boils down to simply not giving up. Some may be tempted to evade judgment by giving up, but the message is unequivocal: do not surrender. The appeal is fervent, urging not to succumb to despair, highlighting the devastating consequences of hopelessness. The analogy of the anaconda of hopelessness vividly expresses the notion that giving in is not an option. The text underscores the impossibility of giving up, emphasizing the importance of commitment amidst various factors such as family, legacy, friendships, and community. The exhortation is clear: rise in the midst of challenging days and declare the determination not to quit when many are throwing in the towel. In facing prolonged seasons of adversity, the message emphasizes the need to give it everything. The approach to problems is presented as a choice between maturing through difficulties or becoming bitter. During challenging moments, the duality of yielding and staying strong is underscored. The conviction is expressed that, although we are capable of achieving what God sets before us, the only unacceptable thing is giving up in the toughest moments. The instruction is clear: make a firm statement, stand your ground, and refuse to give up. Whether as a parent, provider, Christian, believer, or fulfiller of the divine calling in the community, commitment to personal well-being, gifts bestowed by God, and the identity as more than a conqueror with Jesus Christ is proclaimed resolutely. The message urges to rise, discard self-pity, hold your head high, and proclaim that giving up is not part of the journey. The text continues by asserting that no challenge is too great, no situation is impossible, and no problem is so severe that God cannot intervene and reverse the course of events in an instant. Trust is placed in God, whose plan for life surpasses any personal plan. The narrative encourages entrusting an unknown future to a known God, remembering that in divine hands, no script is predictable. Life's story is presented as a work being written by God, who is in control. The call is to continue praying and trusting, with the certainty that the personal story has not reached its end. The determination to rise after being knocked down several times is expressed, rejecting the idea of giving up, regardless of obstacles. The final message is a call to awaken and recognize that God has always been present amid adversities and will continue to guide and bless. The exhortation concludes with the idea of reigniting creativity when all else fails. The willingness to find a way instead of making excuses is emphasized, highlighting that true victory belongs to those who refuse to give up. The call to perseverance through faith culminates in the proclamation that falling is not the problem, but staying down is. The text concludes with a strong exhortation to keep advancing and fueling creativity.